Hey guys, so for today, I'm going to be showing you a no foundation makeup look. Now for this look, I normally do this if I'm, wearing a mask out, but I still want to wear some makeup, or if I'm going to work like today. I have work later, so this is the makeup that I normally do for that. So what I like to do is, because I'm not actually wearing any foundation, I just like to put a bit of concealer on, just to cover any red spots, dark spots, areas of concern. So that's what we're going to do now. So as you can see, I have little red marks. I don't know if you can see that from over there, but little red marks on my forehead. So you just get a little bit and just put it on essentially in your problem areas. And now after that's kind of been sitting for a little bit, because I just like to leave it for a little bit, I grab a beauty blender and some setting spray. Wet your beauty blenders, it works a lot better. Trust me on that, please. So I just use the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist, and I think this is a Colourpop beauty blender. So I just give this a little spritz. All you need. And now I just blend out wherever I put the concealer. With this look, I'm not going for like super high coverage, flawless, no spots whatsoever. I'm just going to brighten up my face and make it seem like I was not resurrected from the dead. So that's the aim of this makeup look, and I'm pretty sure you can tell from my face so far. So what you want to do next is, because we've laid down a cream product, I like to set it. So I just use the Fit Me Matte and Poreless in the shade 110 Porcelain. So I just grab a kind of like fluffy brush. This is like a highlighting brush, I think from like Mecca. And I just dip into a little bit of that powder. And wherever I put concealer, I put powder over it. And now you don't want to go ham with this powder. You just kind of want to lightly set everything that you place down. So you don't need to like constantly go back and put more powder. You just need enough to just set it. So just a little light dusting like that on my nose is alright. Okay, next onto contour bronzer. Whatever suits you, honestly, it doesn't really matter. Just something to bronze up your face a little bit. So I just use this Chocolate Heart bronzer from Revolution Beauty. I Heart Revolution, sorry. And this He Who Shall Not Be Named contour brush. I use this as a powder brush normally, but I thought I'll use it for its actual purpose, and it is the worst brush I've ever used in my life. It's too small, and it is... Who uses this as a contour brush? That's my exact question. Anyways, so you just dip into a little bit of that powder, and you just put that on the high points of your cheekbones, because we want to... As much as this isn't like a high coverage look or like really full on, we really want to like sculpt our face up, and you can see immediately from when I add that powder in swiping, swirling, tapping motions, mix of the three, you can already see how my face looks so much slimmer over here just from that little bit. And now if you ever feel like your powder or your cream or whatever you were using looks a bit harsh, as it does now, just grab that same beauty blender, one you blended out the concealer with, and I just like to go over it ever so slightly. Now that contour's done, I like to go in with blush. I have this Tarte blush in Feisty. It is a little dark for my skin, not gonna lie, but I just feel like this gives me that like sunburn, like, oh my god, I'm just, a little flush. And that's kind of like the look vibe we're going for essentially. Again, on a He Who Shall Not Be Named brush. So I just put that on the high points of my cheeks. Now onto highlight, my favorite step. Absolutely love highlight. This is a Revolution strobe highlighter in the shade Supernova. I did break the lid, but you know what? We move on. Kabuki brush. I really like using a Kabuki brush. This is probably 10 years old, but it's alright. I clean it. It's fine. So I just get a little bit of that on the brush, and I just, the highest points of my cheeks. I like the Kabuki brush. I just recently started using this, but I feel like it blends out everything a bit like more nicer naturally. And obviously that's not natural, like a shine on your face, but I just think it makes it look a bit nicer than like a smaller detailed brush. So that's what I like using. Now with the highlight, you put it on all the points of your face that you want natural light to shine. So I want it on my cheekbones, above the brow, nose, lip, chin, and then the eyes is like a separate part. This is just the face highlight. Now for brows. What I've started doing recently, and I'm sure that a lot of people have started doing this as well, is soap brows. Very natural, natural girly brows. As you can see, I don't really have eyebrows. They are kind of ugly, not gonna lie, but I just use this Revolution Soap Brow. I don't even really like this product. I bought it on a whim because I saw a lot of people using it, but I don't know, I'm not really a fan. So Revolution, I absolutely love your stuff, you know, really respect you, but this one's probably a miss for me. I'm just not in love with it. Like, I can use normal soap, same effect. But anyway, since we do have this, a little bit of setting spray, same one, Morphe one. Spray a little bit. And this disgusting eye brush I use, it's got a build-up of product on it, so I just use that. I don't really like the little brush it comes with. So let's just do that. A little bit like that, that's all you need. And now grab your very gross eyebrow brush and just back and forth in the pan. And now what I like to do for my eyebrows is I like to coat it twice. So this first coat is just to get the product dispersed in the brow and just get it all covered. So that's the first coat there. And now with this second coat, what I like to do is kind of like brush the brows up and make it more fluffy and have the illusion of it looking more full, even though they aren't. So pro tip. And now this is the finished product after I've touched them up a little bit. I'm not sure if this really does give the illusion of my brows being fuller, but I like to think so. So now on to eyes. And now one thing about me is that I love Revolution Cosmetics. Such good stuff. Their lip products, swear by them. Their lip glosses, oh, so good. So I'm using this I Heart Revolution Salted Caramel palette. So this has become my everyday palette. I pretty much use this every single day. Spice it up with, you know, the stuff that I put on there, but this is the base. And now, as you can see, I believe it's like the chocolate bar palette from Too Faced, but I'm not buying that palette, so next best thing. This had a pink shade in it, but it was disgusting, so I got rid of it. And now I love the palette more. Now, the first brush is, yeah, don't need to say the name of this one, but I just get a light brown shade in here. Let's see. This one right here. Just tap in twice, tap off a little bit, and I put this on the outer edge of my eye with a really fluffy brush, just to kind of get some color and like elongate my eye out because I don't really have much space. And my eyes are quite small, so this is what I like to do. And now with this e.l.f. eye crease brush, I grab a darker brown shade and I add that right over here, right at the outer perimeter of my eye to smoke it up and darken it a little bit. So this color in the palette, twice like that, make sure to tap off, and just put it on the top of my lid. I've noticed it works best when you blend, when you swirl and tap at the same time. It just makes the blend a bit easier and a bit nicer. So that's what I have after that's done, and then I go back in with the same fluffy brush that I used and I just blend it a little more. And that's kind of like the look we have, a very smoky brown eye, which we love. And now I'll do the same thing on the other eye. So the next step is with the same e.l.f. brush, you just grab a even darker brown shade. So for example, this one in the palette, doop, doop. Just two of them, tap off, and you just pop that there again, but really concentrate it. And I feel like this just makes the eye a bit more smoked out. And after that's done, as always, same fluffy brush and blend out. And now what I like to do is, in that portion that I've left bare, I like to grab a shimmer shade and pop that. So I'll grab this shade in the palette with just my finger and I'll pop that all over the eye. Okay, now what I like to do is, see this goldish shimmer here, the large pan. I just like to grab the same finger, dip it in a little bit and just pat it over the top of that. Okay, now that's the majority of the eyeshadow done. What I like to do now is add a little bit of like a wing on my eye. My eyes are incredibly hooded, as you can see, so I can't really use eyeliner to make like a distinct wing, which I would love to do, but they're just a bit too hooded, just doesn't really work out for me. So I like to grab this little paddle brush. I don't know if you can see that. Very thin. Again, from Revolution, from like their Christmas calendar, I believe. And you just get a black shadow, any black shadow, tap in a little bit and just extend a little wing there. So what I'll do is I'll follow my eyelashes natural, close my eyes a bit and kind of flick it out That way it creates the illusion of eyeliner, even though there isn't really any eyeliner there. Just eyeshadow. And then I darken it up just a little bit. And now that's kind of what we're left with. And I like to just put a little bit on the bottom as well, just to kind of make it look a bit more seamless. And then that's kind of what I have there. I just feel like it makes my eye look more open. I don't know. And now that's pretty much all I'll use for eyeshadow. Just makes everything seem a bit more put together. So now we're onto some extra stuff for the eyes. Not really eyeshadow, but I'll show you. These are the 4 products I pretty much use every single day. This is a part of the Morphe 2, I believe. Sunshine Jelly Eye Shimmer. Really love this. Wish they had some better shades. I have 3 of them. I just wish the other ones were kind of nice. I always like buy them too. This NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in Milk. This Morphe Eyeliner Pencil in Dimmer. And this, the same under eye marker. So I got this in a Japanese and Korean makeup surprise box. And this is used for, I believe, to define the aegyo. I believe that's what you call it. It's like the fat under the eye. I obviously don't have that because I am European. So I use this as a bit of an eyeliner. I just essentially like to use it as that because I obviously don't have that under eye fat. So I'm not really trying to race fish right now. So this is in the shade 05 Glam Ivory. So I just grabbed this brown and I just kind of line the rest of my eye. Where I stop that black liner, I just continue and I line the whole lash line. And then that's that eyeliner done. And now what I like to do is I like to grab the Jelly Eye Shimmer on this Morphe 2 brush. It was part of the Dixie and Charlie collab, the little brush kit. Fantastic brush kit, might I just add. Absolutely fantastic. I would purchase that. Again, if the brush is ruined, the foundation brush is literally my favorite. But this is for, I believe, glitters. I just use this specific brush because I have a lot of eye brushes. This one just as like glitter jelly products. That's what I use this for. So this is a lovely orange shade to match my eyes. So I just grab the brush, dip in a little bit until I have some product on the brush. And then I just pop it wherever I put that orange shimmer. And now that's all done. Absolutely love this product. If you guys know any other similar products that kind of have a similar look to this, please let me know because I'm in love with these products. I think they're absolutely gorgeous. Alright, now that the eyeshadow is kind of mostly complete, I just go into eyeliner. So as I said, this Morphe eyeliner pencil in Dimmer, I use this to tight line top lash line. So I just look up. I would look so crazy when I put this on because I'm essentially just stabbing myself in the eye, which is always fun, you know. And now that's one eye with tight lining and the other is bare. And then what I'll do is I'll grab this NYX eye pencil and I'll pop it on the bottom. And now repeat what you did there on the other eye. And now that is all the eye makeup done. Oh my god. And now what I like to do is with this under eye marker, I use the other side. It has like a shimmer on there. I just like to use that, unscrew the cap, and I like to pop it as my inner corner highlight. And I like to bring it a little bit in. And now I'll go back with the same highlighter and pop the highlight over here, underneath the brow bone, and a little bit just over here. So that's pretty much the finished eye look there. Now onto mascara. So I just like to use eyelash curler and then mascara. This one again is from I Heart Revolution. This is the chocolate dipped mascara. I have problems with fallout. The mascara just like fall out and like running everywhere. But I don't seem to get this problem with this one, so I quite like this one. So what I like to do for curling my eyelashes is firstly get them in the curler and make sure to not get your bottom lashes. And then I push in like this to really curl my lashes. And I just do a few times. And then as you can see, that really curls the lashes. I learned that from, I believe her name is Leanne, Hinikai's older sister, on her YouTube channel. I saw her curling her eyelashes like this and I was like, oh my god, what have I been doing with my life? So I got that from her. And now you just get your mascara and go crazy. One tip to getting your mascara to look there, essentially, is to really take your time with it. I used to really just rush and just put on like one little thin layer and just pop out the house. And I used to look at my mum and I would be like, Mum, why does your mascara look so nice? And she's like, that's because I take time to do it. So that's a very helpful tip that I will give you guys. This is a very like thick formula, which I quite like because it makes my eyelashes like there, as you can see. Again, making the eye so much brighter. Absolutely love it. Has a bit of a flimsy applicator, but you know what? We can't have everything. And now onto the next eye. So for me, I am a big fan of the blushed lip trend. So I think that's quite a nice look because it's very simple, pared down with the eyeshadow. And this is a Waterlight tint in CR02 from Apieu. I don't know how to pronounce that brand name. It is Korean, I believe. But it's a very nice peachy color. For me, peachy tones look the best. After I've applied that product, what I like to do is I like to rub a beauty blender and blend over the outer perimeter to make it seem a bit more blushed instead of like filled out. So that's what I like to do. All right, and now we're at the end. Makeup's finished, guys. So now it's time to take the headband off and put the septum piercing down. My hair's looking a little crazy. I know I need to get it dyed, so just ignore that. And I need to get a haircut, but shh, not the point of the video. So there is my finished look, guys. This is a look I pretty much do every single day since we have to wear masks here in Melbourne when we're going out and while I'm at work. So this is pretty much my mask makeup that I like to do. So here's the finished look here. So if you guys want to see anything, make sure to comment, like, and subscribe. Follow my socials down below. Mwah! See you next time, best friends.